A very good morning to you. 3 minutes past 11. The Senate is resuming from the closed door session. That was the pre-hearing meeting for the senators to be able to familiarize themselves with the documents, as well as for the Speaker or the leadership to lay out the rules of procedure that the members will be adhering to as the process of the impeachment or removal from office by impeachment of the Honorable Governor Amos Nyaribo, the governor for Nyamira County, commences this morning. Both parties are already in the chamber or are present within the Parliament buildings. And as the Speaker walks in for the proceedings to kick off, the preliminaries will be done this morning regarding the mandate of the Senate and the rules of procedure and the hearing program. But then allow me to hand you over to the live broadcast. Good morning.
Kenya go now. Kenya. So now we deal with this. Hope it's a new one.
Clerk, kindly call the order.
Order number 1, communication from the chair.
Senator Tabitha, kindly take your seat. Now, honorable senators, ladies and gentlemen, having dispensed with the pre-hearing meeting of senators, which was a closed-door session, it is now time to commence the proceedings for the proposed removal from office by impeachment of Honorable Amos Nyaribo. Order, Senator Fernandez. I'll take that again. Having dispensed with the pre-hearing meeting of senators, which was a closed-door session, it is now time to commence the proceedings of the proposed removal from office by impeachment of Honorable Amos Nyaribo, the governor of Nyamira County. By a letter dated Tuesday, 25th of November 2025, the Speaker of the County Assembly of Nyamira informed the Speaker of the Senate that at a sitting of the County Assembly of Nyamira, held on Tuesday, 25th November 2025, the County Assembly of Nyamira approved a motion for the removal from office by impeachment of Honorable Amos Nyaribo, Governor of Nyamira County. The Speaker of the County Assembly of Nyamira also forwarded the following documents to the Senate, being the record of proceedings of the County Assembly and the evidence adduced in support of the impeachment motion. 1, copy of an approved notice of motion dated 11 November 2025, copy of an approved impeachment motion containing grounds and particulars with annexures thereto, copy of the public participation report, copy of invitation letter to Governor to appear before the County Assembly to respond to allegations dated 17th November 2025, copy of the County Assembly Hansard report dated 25th November 2025, copy of division of votes list, advocates for the County Assembly, and list of witnesses. Now, pursuant to Section 33(3)(b) of the County Governments Act and Standing Order 81 of the Senate Standing Orders, at the sitting of the Senate held on Thursday, 27 November 2025, the charges against the Governor of Nyamira County, as contained in the motion of impeachment by the County Assembly of Nyamira, were read to the assembled Senate. Now, honorable senators, as you are aware, the mandate of the Senate in relation to the proposed removal by impeachment of a county governor is provided for under Article 181 of the Constitution, as read together with Section 33 of the County Governments Act 2012, and Standing Order 8 of the Senate, Standing Orders. In particular, Article 181 of the Constitution provides as follows. a county governor may be removed from office or on any of the following grounds. 1, gross violation of the Constitution or any other law, where there are serious reasons for believing that the county governor has committed a crime under national or international law, abuse of office or gross misconduct, or physical or mental incapacity to perform the functions of the office of the county governor. Parliament shall enact legislation providing for the procedure of removal of county governor on any of the grounds mentioned in Clause 1. Section 33 of the County Governments Act 2012, Senate Standing Order 80, and the third schedule to the Senate Standing Orders provide for the procedure to be followed in the hearing and determination of the proposed removal from office by impeachment of a county governor. Specifically, Section 33(3) and Standing Order 81B of the Senate provide that the Senate may either by resolution appoint a special committee comprising 11 of its members to investigate the matter or investigate the matter in plenary. Now, honorable senators will recall that at a sitting in the Senate held on Thursday, 27 November 2025, the motion for the establishment of a special committee was withdrawn pursuant to Standing Order 70. This paved way for the default position, the hearing of the impeachment charges against the Governor of Nyamira County, to be held in plenary. By way of status update, pursuant to Rule 4A and 6 of the Rules of Procedure, when considering the proposed removal of a governor in plenary, the Senate invited the governor to appear and be represented before the Senate during its investigation. The Senate further invited the governor, if he so chooses to appear before the Senate, to file an answer to the charges with the office of the clerk of the Senate by 5:30 p.m. on Monday, December 2025, setting out the following. One, the governor's response to the particulars of allegation. Two, the mode of appearance before the Senate, whether in person, by advocate, or in person and by advocate. Three, the names and addresses of the persons to be called as witnesses, if any, and witnesses' statements containing a summary of the evidence to be presented by such witnesses before the Senate. And finally, any other evidence to be relied on. Now, pursuant to Rules 4B and 7 of the Rules of Procedure, when considering the proposed removal of a governor in plenary, the Senate notified the County Assembly of the date for the commencement of the investigation and invited the County Assembly to designate members of the County Assembly who shall appear and be represented before the Senate during the investigation. The County Assembly was further invited, if it so chooses, to appear before the Senate to file with the office of the Clerk of the Senate by 5 p.m. on Monday, 1st December 2025, documentation as follows: designating the members of the County Assembly, being not more than 3 members, if any, who shall attend and represent the Assembly in the proceedings before the Senate. 2, indicating the mode of appearance before the Senate, whether in person by advocate or in person and by advocate. 3, indicating the names and the addresses of the persons to be called as witnesses, if any, and witness statements containing a summary of the evidence to be presented by such witnesses before the Senate, and finally specifying any other evidence to be relied on. Now, honorable senators, on Monday, 1st December 2025, the Office of the Clerk of the Senate received a response reference number NCA-AKN/MGA/032-2025, dated 27 November 2025, to the invitation to appear issued to the governor from Mrs. Mutuma Gishuru and Associates Advocates, who indicated that the governor had appointed the firm to represent him in the hearing before the Senate, and that the governor would appear in person and by advocates. The letter also indicated the list of counsel representing the governor and the list of witnesses for the governor. Similarly, on the same day, the Office of the Clerk of the Senate received response reference number MNCA/Senate/1/2025 and dated 1st December 2025 to the invitation to appear issued to the County Assembly of Nyamira from Messrs. Mokua Ndubi and Campaign Advocates, who indicated that the County Assembly of Nyamira had appointed the firm to represent the County Assembly in the hearing, and that the County Assembly would equally appear in person and by advocates. The letter also indicated the list of council representing the County Assembly and the list of witnesses for the County Assembly. Pursuant to Rule 8 of the Rules of Procedure, when considering the proposed removal of a governor in plenary, the Clerk of the Senate furnished each party with the documentation filed by the other party in accordance with Rule 6 and 7 of the Rules of Procedure. Now, Honorable Senators, the hearing program which has been appended to today's order paper detailed the various activities in the hearing and determination of the matter and the time allocated to each activity. It will be crucial, therefore, that all parties comply with the time allocated. The parties should keep track of the balance of time on each activity displayed through the digital clocks. In summary, the program states that today, Wednesday, 3rd of December 2025, the charges against the governor are submitted by the County Assembly